Here's a quick demo of Zenskar, a platform that automates revenue-side financial operations, including billing and accounting based on contract and usage data and associated account receivable workflows. This is the Invoices page. This is fully customizable. You could have your logo in here. Every object on this page could be moved and customized as needed to suit the needs and preferences of your business. You could, in fact, edit the invoice before it is being sent out. Edit the price, quantity, and usage. Once the invoice is sent out, you could mark the invoices paid, partially paid, etc. based upon payments that come in to help you reconcile the invoices. The payments can be collected using our integrations with payment gateways like Stripe. If a payment comes in offline through, let's say, a bank transfer, check or cash, you could record on Zenskar using a web interface by uploading a spreadsheet or sending it to Zenskar using our APIs. As you see on the invoice, there are two categories, price and quantity. But how does Zenskar get this information? Now let's dive into the Contracts module. Think of a contract as the commercial agreement between you and your customers. This could be signed between your customers and your sales team or by your customers on your website via a product-led motion. This determines how you acquire customers. Here, you can see the web-based interface of configuring contracts on Zenskar. You could also plug into your CRM like HubSpot or Salesforce for us to fetch the price from the CRM, or you could use APIs to send the pricing information to Zenskar. Now, here is a simple pricing model that shows the subscription fee of $6,000 with 100,000 free units. On top, there's a usage fee of 1 cent for every overage. Now, you could actually go in here and get very, very creative. You could change this to per unit pricing, tiered pricing, percentage-based pricing, or you could have matrix pricing with different dimensions. You could throw in discounts, minimum commitments, add tax to automate tax calculation using our integrations with tax providers like Avalara. Once this information flows into Zenskar, all we need is the usage data. Let's say your company is selling email marketing. In this case, we would need information regarding the number of total emails being sent out. This information comes into Zenskar using the metering module. So if you go into the raw data tab here and select email, you can see that there were over 785,000 emails sent out by customer 5. You could send this information to Zenskar using our API. You could upload a spreadsheet, or we could plug into your database, data warehouse, Google Sheets, or spreadsheet to get this information. Once the usage information flows into Zenskar, you could perform different mathematical operations like sum, count, max, or even aggregate the data using an SQL query builder. Once the data has been aggregated, it flows into the contracts over here and gets married to the pricing to generate the final invoice. You could also use Zenskar to manage entitlements and balances for your customers. On the customer dashboard, you can see invoices, contracts, payments, and journal entries. The invoices can then be sent to your customers along with payment reminders, consumption reports, and payment receipts using the communication schedule. You could customize the emails, set up entire collection workflows to different customer segments, use different kinds of reminder configurations, and trigger events. You can set up dunning workflow to reduce the number of days outstanding. Zenskar's revenue recognition rule engine has been built from the ground up, keeping ASC 606 and IFRS 15 in mind. Within Zenskar, your revenue recognition is independent of your invoicing. We start with default performance obligations derived from your contract, which you can override if you choose to. Each performance obligation is associated with revenue recognition rules that result in journal entries that affect revenue, contract assets, and contract liabilities. As you can see here, you can set up different triggers, different rules, different configurations for forecasting. These journal entries are what create your final sub-balance sheet and sub-profit and loss reports. These would then flow directly into your ERP like NetSuite, QuickBooks, Xero, and Zoho. You could have a customer-facing portal where customers could log in, view their invoices, and manage different payment methods. You could use Zenskar to view the usage information for different products that you offer to your customers as well. If you'd like to know more, please sign up for a demo.